Hey, football fans, this is Stats.
And this is the Sheik. And together we are the Cover Boys. And we cover college football like no one else.
Each week, we preview all the big games in college football. And we may not tell you who's going to win, but we'll tell you who's going to cover.
Our patented right sides are clicking at 66% against the spread all time.
So join us right here every Friday evening at 8 for the Cover Boys on the official voice of Tennessee fans, Fan Run Radio.
And enjoy the winners, everyone.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
My name's Tony Basilio. I welcome you to the fun and frivolity of a Friday live at Calhoun's. We're going to be down here all freaking day. It's unbelievable. And there's already a ton of people here, Bino. And Bino, describe to the listener what I'm trying to do with my – I just grabbed this thing. Okay, Bino, this is not going well so far. Talk to me. What's your excitement level right now?
It is extremely high, Tony. It's my first Oklahoma-Tennessee game in Neyland Stadium.
There we go.
I was playing ball in the Butch Jones era when Oklahoma came in here.
Yep.
So I'm extremely excited. I've always loved Oklahoma's program.
Yes.
It's always had a special play. I was always for them against Nebraska. I was always for them against Texas.
Yes.
So in a way, I found myself pulling for them a whole lot. So I'm extremely excited, and I think it's going to be a great football.
I saw Randy over here. His boy played ball with my son, and he's got some Sooner family in town, you know. And I've always had a soft spot for those people. I've always loved Oklahoma's colors.
Yeah.
I've always thought their uniform is one of the coolest things in the world.
Me too.
That Boomer Sooner thing is really cool. That said, they're going to lose tomorrow night. I'm going to execute a whole lot better than I am with my headphone right now. I don't even know what I've done to myself, but God knows.
Looks good,
I picked it up. I'm making do here. But we already have some Star Studs and Stallions out here. We have a Sooner fan here, Bino. That's the social media coordinator for the Seattle Mariners.
Really?
He's sitting with his back to you.
All right.
There he is, Beanstar. He's being shy.
There he is.
But he's a quality young man, and that's cool. He said, I really didn't want to be here this weekend because he should be in Game 6 tonight in his ballpark.
Yes.
But, that Toronto team, they're like us. If you keep showing up and you do enough of the right things like Joey football, you don't have to be flashy. You don't have to have all the stars.
No, what they do,
you do it well.
So many major league teams do not. They play baseball. They put it in play.
That's it.
They run the bases.
That's it.
They field it.
That's it.
They allow their starting pitchers to go long enough to where they don't tax their bullpen.
That's it. So here we are.
I wish my major league baseball team
Amen,
did
brother. I wish mine did too. So we got the Sooner fans and the Vol fans here. We're here all day today. This place is already filling up. We're going to open it up so we can sit outside as well. Hey, God's blessed us with a beautiful day here.
Amen.
Those of you that have come in from the outside the area, it has been brutal this week here, the weather. It is so. I am so glad to see the sun. And please don't take my photo out there. I've got this thing all,
Please do.
I look like somebody that needs help.
And post it.
I look like somebody that needs help right now. On the other side, Mike Huguenin's going to get the party started. Dale Jones in hour 2. We're going to have some fun along the way. Welcome to our Sooner. Hey, Vol fans, give these Sooner fans a hand. I want to welcome our Sooner fans here. We don't act like Florida fans around here. We welcome people to our place. Hey, we want you guys to have a great stay, a great visit.
Just don't win.
Just don't win. Spend all your money you can. Just please don't win. Please don't win. Thank you very little. And collect your case of Rice-A-Roni, your consolation prize on the way out the door. Because somebody tomorrow night, Bino, is going to have a case of Rice-A-Roni.
It's an elimination game. It's what we've got now.
Hey, this is fun, man.
Absolutely.
And the league is fun. You know, I wrote today in our blog, we have like a 5,000-word blog over at tclub.team today, and I wrote that Oklahoma being in this league makes it feel like it matters more. You know?
Yes.
You take two brands like that.
Yes.
It isn't like South Carolina joining your league. That's Oklahoma, man.
No, this isn't Missouri.
Right.
This isn't South Carolina.
That's right. And it feels different. And I'll tell you this. Every
although I like South Carolina being
I understand.
Missouri, I can take them or leave them.
But the Texases of the world, the Oklahomas of the world,
yeah,
you know. And look at that color. I love their color. Their color and our color. You know what that feels like? Alabama and Tennessee.
Yes, it does.
Almost what it looks like.
Yeah.
Very, very classic. As classic
and
as
they should be wearing those tomorrow.
As classic
and
as
we
W.
should be
Lynn.
orange.
W. Lynn might be hosting today. A couple members of the 85 team at our table of honor today. And also, we're going to sing happy birthday later on to Joshy Boy. Joshy Boy has a birthday today. And we're going to be cutting the, what kind of cake is that, Joshy Boy? Cookie cake. Cookie cake.
We may cut that before we sing.
Interesting. Bino was over there trying to nibble at a piece of Joshy Boy's cake earlier. I'm like, man, you got no shame. We're going to come back on the other side and visit with you. Mike Huguenin joins, presented by our friends at Gufon Moving and Storage. Here we are, live on the one, the only, making it happen with you, moving from right to left across your device, doing it without fear. We're already getting filled up out here, but get out here anyway. It's going to be outstanding. And then Beanstar. So we're live from in our time slot, and then William Patterson's going to be here. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something about William Patterson. Hey, this guy sat in with us last night.
I heard him yesterday.
On our winners and losers. Mm-hmm. He carried the show.
I heard him yesterday. He's smooth.
Kid's smooth as he wants to be, so he'll be out here. And then Russell W. Smith, say what you want to say about Dubsy. Most of it's true. But Dubs will be here with his merry band of thieves, including the great Bob Baskerville and Bear Italia. They'll be out here making it happen.
Live?
Bear's live.
Man.
You're going to see Bear. Say Bear. It's all ahead. And then we're live playing music tonight from 6 to 9. We're going to set up right down there and play under the moonlight tonight, Beanstar.
You better get your picks in.
Better get what?
Your picks in.
You and those freaking picks. You talk about a guy getting on my last nerve. You and those freaking picks. As we continue with more on the other side. Live with you. Live at Calhoun's on the River. What a great crowd here already on a Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes. I've come dressed as an old creepy, I've come dressed as a creepy old man. How have I done? More after this. You got to dream about buying some land and building on that land. Well, Waterside Contracting is your ticket. 25 years of making dreams come true, Michael Scott. For hundreds in our area, custom homes or remodels, Waterside Contracting will build on your lot. They do incredible work all over the area. Structural integrity, quality without compromise. It's a way of life with Waterside Contract. Check out the wonderful work Waterside does. WatersideContractingLLC.com. When it's time for your dreams to come true. Quality without compromising. Waterside Contracting. Preparing food for a big gathering can really take it out of you. That's why you need to call Calhoun's and check out their selection of party platters. Whether you're hosting a party for the big game, a reunion, or just an everyday gathering, a Calhoun's party platter is next level. Choose from Calhoun's always excellent chicken tenders, fly with Calhoun's wings, or boneless wings with a variety of dipping sauces, award-winning next-level melt-in-your-mouth barbecue ribs, or delicious spinach artichoke dip, or get one of each. Plus, if you're doing burgers or sandwiches, Calhoun's has lots of side dishes, like spinach Maria,
baked cinnamon apples, Smoky Mountain baked beans, or creamy coleslaw. Available in pints, quarts, and gallons. And to finish things off, pick up one of Calhoun's great desserts to go, including homemade cheesecake or key lime pie. Calhoun's, simply your go-to party headquarters. With 9 locations all over East Tennessee, you can order online and just pick it up. Calhoun's, one of the Copper Cellar family of restaurants, along with Chesapeake's, Copper Cellar, Corner 16, Cherokee Grill, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good. When it's time for your next move, you want to get your precious belongings from point A to point B with your peace of mind intact. That's why you need to call my friends at Gouffon Moving and Storage, East Tennessee's moving legend. Gouffon Moving and Storage has been helping East Tennesseans move since 1887. That's 138 years, 5 generations. That's even longer than the Dooley, Jones, and Pruitt era combined. Gouffon Moving and Storage, pro movers, serving Knoxville, surrounding areas, and interstate moves too, both residential and commercial. And we'll provide you with personalized service that other corporate movers simply cannot. We know how to move all types of items. We pay careful attention to our clients' valuables. Your satisfaction as a customer is our absolute priority. As the oldest continually owned and operated family moving business in the United States, when it's time for your next move, it's Gouffon Moving and Storage. And storage, it's secure and vaulted. Our newest offering of commercial storage logistics, we offer receiving, storage, and delivery services for all your business logistic needs. See more at Gouffon.com. That's Gouffon.com. Or check out the link at tclub.team. When it's time for your next move, East Tennessee's moving legend, Gouffon Moving and Storage. Life never stops moving. And between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, weekly soccer practice, Tuesday night yoga, X number of coffee runs, and that weekend trip to grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up. A tire designed for doers. A tire that's going to last. Like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety and comfort you expect, you can forget all about the miles ahead and focus on getting your destination or conquering your to-do list. Fleet Tire, I-275 exit 1B at East Woodland Avenue in Knoxville. That's Fleet Tire, I-275 exit 1B at East Woodland Avenue in Knoxville. Fleet Tire.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
Are you tired of hiding your smile because of crooked teeth? At Knoxville Smiles, we've got the perfect solution. Invisalign. No metal, no wires, just clear, comfortable aligners that straighten your teeth without anyone noticing. Eat what you want, smile with confidence, and see results in as little as 6 months. Call us today for more information about Invisalign, 865-539-1776. Or just visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Out-of-town law firms have been swarming into East Tennessee lately. From Memphis, Chattanooga, and Birmingham, they've stormed into the area. Wouldn't you rather do business with a local firm? You know, a true neighbor. Marcos Garza and the pros at the Garza Law Firm are just that. There are neighbors and friends that support local causes year-round. The Garza Law Firm works to serve you professionally on criminal matters, injuries and accident matters, and Social Security and disability filings. The Garza Law Firm is here for you at garzalaw.com. The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Fall has officially arrived, so now is the perfect time to make sure your home's heating and HVAC system is ready for the season ahead. Don't ignore the warning signs that your heating or cooling system is struggling or nearing the end of its lifespan. And if you need fast, reliable HVAC repairs, seasonal preventative maintenance, or want to invest in a new high-efficiency system, then call the trusted HVAC experts at Piper Inch Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Whatever HVAC problems you encounter, our certified technicians will make a full assessment and then provide the best long-term solution to keep your home comfortable again all year long. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. And if budgets are tight, we offer flexible payment plans including 0% financing with credit approval. Be sure to ask about our 10-plus year warranties that are 2 times longer than industry standards so you don't spend a cent on unexpected costs in the future. So call Piper Inch at 865-264-8090 or book online at piperinch.com to schedule your appointment today. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free.
TB here with Alan of WeShipFloors.com. Tell them about it, Alan.
Hey, I'm Alan from WeShipFloors.com. Our competition's prices, well, they're going up. Ours are coming down. Our waterproof floor Supercore is the best, and right now it starts at $199 a square foot. Our warehouses are full of 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm. You strapped for cash? Well, we have our own in-house financing. Use our room visualizer and order some free samples today. Supercore from WeShipFloors.com. Best products at best price.
Like Alan said, head over to WeShipFloors.com. Use the room visualizer on the website. Drop in any of the 120 Supercore floors virtually into your room and order your free samples today. WeShipFloors.com. Tennesseans, they are us. The best product, the best price. WeShipFloors.com.
This show today is going to go off the rails as I welcome you back. I don't know why it is, but I can feel that it is. We've got people here, Bino. This lovely lady here, Angie, identify yourself. Where are you from? And you've come bringing gifts today for Joshy Boy.
From Jackson, Mississippi.
Right on.
I heard it was Joshy Boy's birthday.
There you go. And what, Angie, lay it on me here. What's your store's name? Let's shout out your store here. Because we listeners all over the world.
Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Jackson,
right.
Mississippi.
And that stuff is beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, that doesn't look like anything I'd wear. That stuff's way too good for me.
I think you could wear it.
I know. I come home in that, and my wife would say, who are you seeing now? Like, if I came home in something that nice.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
You look gorgeous on you.
No, I don't think so. I don't. I mean, it's
for
too nice. It's too nice.
Half an hour.
Tell me about your store and your family, and how did you guys find the show and all that good stuff?
Oh, boy. We listen 24/7.
Oh, no.
Up to the wee hours of the morning.
Oh, no.
My husband, Craig, right there.
Craig, he's
hardcore fan.
Good-looking man right there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
My sons, Will, Drew, and Sam Thomas, all hardcore Tennessee fans. Big fan of your show.
Right in the middle of Ole Miss country.
We are in the middle of Rebel. They went to Ole Miss, but our heart is in Tennessee.
Now, do you think Lane Kiffin is a charming guy? What do you think of Lane Kiffin? Tell the truth. Thumbs down, Bino.
I like it.
Well, we've got a little special thing for Joshy Boy here. Joshy, we're going to let you pick out your favorite garment here. This is high-dollar stuff, right?
Hi.
See?
Happy birthday.
Pick out your favorite one. Oh, isn't that sweet of her? Hey, let's give Angie a round of applause.
Big for you.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you.
And what's the name of the store again?
Kincaid's Fine Clothing.
Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Look for them. We love you. Thank you, Angie. Thanks for thinking of us. Let's bring the great Mike Huguenin in now without further ado. Hughie, you fire me up, you focus me, and you prepare me. Grade the card, Hughie. Grade the card, brother. What do you think?
I'll say B-. A little bit disappointing for week 10. But there are some incredibly important games. I think there's a lot of why is this? I know every game's on TV, but some of these are. Why is this? Because there's a lot of games this weekend that really look on paper to be really, really pitiful.
You know, it's here's the thing. We sit here every week, and we grade these cards.
Yeah.
And every week the sport delivers.
Yeah, every week.
Every week.
Let's get serious. So, but just again on paper, Ohio State, Penn State before the season. Oh my God, that'll be the game of the year, and it's like, and that's like the 8th best game on at noon now. So, stuff has changed, obviously. Plus, I'll be honest. To me, the LSU situation overshadows everything on the field this weekend.
Let's talk about it. Woodward's out at LSU. The governor's a nut job. In your mind, how devalued is that gig right now with what's happened here?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, in a vacuum, that is easily one of the 3 best jobs in the nation because it does recruit itself, the passion for the football there, the facilities, the stadium, all that stuff. The fact that now they're hiring a coach without an AD, without a school president, and with the governor having inserted himself into the mix. And the most important thing to me, because I think you could still say coaches don't care about all that kind of stuff. They just realize they can win big there, and they can. The governor already has said that he is not interested in paying the big money contract anymore. So to me, that means that if you're Lane Kiffin, you ain't going to LSU because you're not going to be working for anything less than $14-15 million a year now. So, and if the governor's going to go back on his word, this is a guy that, like you said, this dude he is out there. The whole idea about, the board of supervisors is making the hire, and then they talked to the board of supervisors president later that night. He's like, well, that's news to me. So I think the whole situation is a gigantic mess. Yes, there are coaches out there who would crawl to Baton Rouge for that job, but I think now there's a heck of a lot fewer simply because the governor of the state of Louisiana has proclaimed that they're not going to pay the money that's necessary to get that kind of coach now.
Here's the thing, Bino. Bino, we came out of a period of self-inflicted wounds several years ago.
Yeah.
I love stable management. I love stability. We have fans that want to uproot Josh Heupel because he loses a game or two, and maybe he mismanages a game or two, and all these people mismanage games. We're all human beings. Hughie, here's the way I look at this thing. All these job openings, this is a great opportunity for the stable programs to really pick on and pick at the unstable programs and go in there in the transfer portal and get some kids off these programs.
Yeah, I think the one thing about the transfer portal now, the new NCAA rule that came into effect about 3 weeks ago, a player at LSU, a player at Florida, a player at Penn State is not allowed to enter the portal until 5 days after the new coach is announced. So, in other words, like the day after the LSU season ends, their players can't enter the portal. Now, they can plan to enter the portal, but they aren't allowed. So, and yes, there will be backroom deals, but that rule was put in to help programs that fire their coach, and which is interesting because again, it's the NCAA bending over backward and coaches bending over backward to protect themselves rather than to look out for the players. But that is the new rule. So it's interesting, but the stability aspect, I don't think that can be overstated. Again, at LSU, if you're interested in that coaching job, there is no AD, there is no school president. The governor has inserted himself into the mix. That's potentially extremely toxic on a lot of levels. So, and plus, again, we're not even. And forget the fact that they're not going to. The governor has said we're not paying those kind of contracts anymore. So, it's going to be interesting to see who gets that job. Now, the idea that you can win fast there because of the available talent in the state and already on the roster, yeah, that's true. And presumably they're still going to pay a lot of money for NIL. But I still think that went from the best job opening this cycle by a large margin to I don't know about that one now. I think it's damaged that much.
Mike, I mean, you don't want the governor getting involved with your college football program for a myriad of reasons, but do you think this kind of voice coming in there may lead in the future to us seeing coaches paid more per year, but not these backside loaded failure money guaranteed contracts that we're seeing right now?
Yeah, and while I think Jeff Landry's a clown, his point about the buyouts and the contracts, they're out of control, that he's 100% right. And I still wonder why you can't tell Coach A we're going to hire you. We're going to pay you $5 million as your base salary. We're going to have a ton of potential bonuses built into that contract. And oh, by the way, the money we're saving on your initial contract, you can use it to buy all the players you want. So, $5 million, you get $1 million for winning 9, whatever. But the money goes to player retention and player recruitment. To me, that's more important than ever in this era. I mean, do you really need a $14 million coach when your player payroll is $12 million? No, you don't. It needs to be more like 20 and 8 or 20 and 6 with the players getting the huge bulk of the money. It's going to take a concerted effort by a bunch of ADs who are not the smartest folks on the face of the earth to get the coaching contracts under control. And now you got assistant coaches making $2.4 million a year.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Hey, Tim Banks here.
Ridiculous.
Tim Banks here makes like $2 million plus a year
on 3 years, right?
And he hasn't done an interview. He hasn't been before the press since August.
Yeah, that though I would imagine.
What are we doing?
Heupel doesn't want to speak into the media. The old Saban thing, one voice.
No.
That is a little bit. That is a little bit ludicrous. Technically, he's a state employee, and he's not speaking to the media. And I know folks are like, that's who cares? The media's out of control.
Cares?
Blank the media. But that to me is sort of, it's interesting if nothing else. And why? Yeah, and players after they mess up, a lot of times they put themselves in front of the media. Well, if a coach is making $2.2 million a year and your defense is not playing well, how about stepping up and talking about it?
You guys expect him to talk to the media? I'm not sure he's talked to his defense in about 3 months.
As the Great Huguenin, presented by our friends at Gufon Moving and Storage. Listen, this is your stuff we're talking about. When it's time for your move, East Tennessee's moving legend, Tony Vitello, are you listening? And Tennessee just added an incredible hire from the Florida baseball program. Josh Elander, you're the man. Gufon Moving and Storage has been at it since 1887. That's 138 years, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, residential, commercial, you name it, they'll do it. You name it, they've done it. The oldest continuously owned and operated family moving business in these United States of America. How do you do that? By keeping your word. How do you do that? With integrity. How do you do that? By handling other people's belongings as if they were your own. Hughie, let's get to the field and get off this nonsense at LSU. And let's start down in Texas, because all these Sooner fans here today are cheering for the Longhorns tomorrow. They're all rooting for the Longhorns tomorrow with Vanderbilt. Your thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, is Arch Manning playing or not? The backup is Matthew Caldwell, who's on his 5th school and not very good. He was at Troy last year, and he was a part-time starter. So here he is at Texas. He did throw a nice touchdown pass last week as they rallied to beat a choking dog Mississippi State team. But Vanderbilt, they're playing really well. Their defense is flying around. It's an extremely well-coached defense. You look at Pavia's passing stats, they don't wow you. But you watch him play, and he does wow you because he has the it factor. And I know that's a little bit nebulous, but you watch him, and 3rd and 7, he'll run for 8. 3rd and 2, he'll throw a pass that's good for 17. He makes gigantic plays at just the right time. He's hard to sack. He's hard to get on the ground. Vanderbilt has really good run defense. Texas is inept running the ball. The idea that when Texas joined the SEC, I'm pretty sure that every single Texas fan was like, well, every time Vanderbilt comes to Austin, that's a win. This is Vanderbilt's first time to Austin, and I think Vanderbilt's going to win.
Hey, these Sooner fans are telling me they're really cheering for Texas rather tomorrow. These Sooner fans cheer for those Longhorns. I don't know what's in the air up here at Calhoun.
I'm sure they also cheer for Oklahoma State. Yeah.
Interesting. Bino, what's on the card? What game are you pivoting to?
Well, I just wanted to comment to Mike on it's not enough that Texas and Vanderbilt is a matchup of top 20 teams.
Yeah.
And that Vandy's 9 and Texas is 20. But Penn State and Ohio State is not a matchup of top 20 teams.
No, and that again, it's frankly incredible. Again, I saw some. I can remember back in July and August reading about the season as you get ready for it. That was the number 1, 2, or 3 game of the the 10 games you got to pay attention to this year. That this was seen as this will be for the winner of this game. Don't be surprised if they're ranked number 1. Well, as it turns out, Ohio State is going to win, and they are going to be number 1. But you're beating a team that is not going to a bowl game. You're beating a team that really, this is like, I'm not even sure it's Minnesota level now. The quarterback situation there is bad. The running backs have massively disappointed. The offensive line has been a disappointment. The defense, I think, has broken down, even though their coordinator is the highest paid coordinator in college football history. It's just, Penn State has become a disaster. And Ohio State, Penn State, again, I'm serious. I think it's like the 6th or 7th best game at noon tomorrow. It's frankly, I can't imagine Penn State staying within 3 touchdowns. I'm not even, if Ohio State wants to keep Penn State scoreless, I think it will. But, it'd
be really funny.
About the players, and I'm pretty sure they watch film and realize these guys are bad. We're going to win. But if they really want to, they could shut out Penn State.
I'll tell you what would be funny is if Penn State with those players went out there and played the game of their lives and beat Ohio State. It'd be the most 2025 thing, for that to happen.
You're in some respects, you're right. I mean, what's weirder, the idea that the LSU governor injects himself into the coaching search, or Penn State beats Ohio State? And maybe at this point it is Penn State beating Ohio State. I mean, because this is a bad Penn State team right now. They came off the rails and they've gone over the cliff, and they're on fire at the bottom of the cliff. They're just they're not good.
The old Big 12 entries, Mike, Texas, Oklahoma, playing the 2 teams from the state of Tennessee, 2 best games in the country. This is an outstanding game we're getting ready to watch here tomorrow in Knoxville.
Yeah. I think Oklahoma. I've watched material the last couple of weeks. There's no way he's 100%. His deep ball is not very good now, and that was one thing he was known for. He's a tough kid, obviously. He's a good scrambler. He gives them an extra added element because of his running ability. They're getting some of the younger running backs now are sort of stepping up a little bit. I think the defense was exposed some last week. That they had phenomenal stats, but then you take a step back and realize, well, they really hadn't played anybody with a good offense. And then Ole Miss is a good offense, and they put up in the 30s. I think Tennessee will do the same. But I think the one thing Oklahoma is going for it is, as you mentioned, the Tennessee defense is not good. So I think the Oklahoma offense can sort of get well in some respects tomorrow. Satania, I think, can make some big plays against the Tennessee secondary. How much pressure can they get on Mateer? I'll be honest also, I think sometimes when Mateer is under pressure, he's better, because I don't think he's a very good drop back passer because of his hand right now. So I think the Vols win. I think it is one of the 2 or 3 best games of the weekend. Extremely interesting. And Oklahoma 2 weeks ago was sitting there at 6-1. Okay, this is a playoff contender. And I think after tomorrow, they're going to be 6-3. And the questions start, what happens if they go 6-6 and they get rid of Venables? Because the last 3 games are all against ranked teams as well.
And they really could go 6-6, because here's the truth. That quarterback's not very good. Their offense isn't very good to begin with when he's healthy. And that quarterback, what's a shame about Oklahoma and Tennessee? those are incomplete football teams with units on the other side that are just like an eyesore.
Yeah.
If we had a decent defense, Bino, we would easily be in the playoffs right now.
Yep.
And if they had a decent offense, they would easily be in the playoff hunt right now.
If they could switch defenses, yeah, Tennessee would be really good. And if they could switch offenses, Oklahoma would be really good. Yeah. And I think part of the problem with the Oklahoma defense, it has to play at a high level for Oklahoma to win most of its games against tough opponents. I still can't believe Oklahoma lost to Texas. But, last week, again, Mateer, it's obvious his hand is not 100%. And how can it be? The dude had surgery less than a month ago. So the kid is gutting it out. I think they do have some young running backs who are starting to do some things. Satania is dangerous. But I think Tennessee, has way too much firepower.
I really, really do not want to be an alarmist, Mike, but this game not only looks like a fork in the road game, it looks like if you take the wrong fork, you may walk off a cliff.
For either team?
For either team.
Don't do that, Bino. I got to make a living here, man.
Which game is this?
Tomorrow's game. Bino thinks we can make a turn.
I think Vols fans, if they lose tomorrow, the Vols aren't going to the playoff. And Oklahoma could get a gigantic boost, and maybe they get into the playoff. But I think, if Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma loses, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they finish 6-6. The question then, do they have the appetite to get rid of Venables and enter into a less than stellar, I would argue, coaching search mode? I don't know if there's a lot of proven Power 4 coaches out there who can take you to a national title. Frankly, I'm not sure there's one that would be willing to leave. But I will say this. One of the hottest offensive coordinators in the country is Will Stein at Oregon. In 2019, Will Stein was the offensive coordinator for a high school in Austin, Texas, Lake Travis. So there are good coaches everywhere. I think too many ADs are worried about winning the press conference and the idea that we're going to bring in this guy. Oh my God. It's like bringing it. If a Power 4, a legitimate Power 4 program had bought in Kurt Signetti 2 years ago, I think a lot of the fans would have rioted. You're hiring an old guy who hasn't coached higher than James Madison. You wrecked our program for the next decade. And then here Indiana is sitting at number 2 and about to go to the playoff for the second year in a row. Again, I think finding a proven coach who could take a Power 4 team to the playoffs or a national title is hard this year, but they're out there. You just got to sort of, I think, in some respects, unearth them. I'm a huge fan of Bob Chesney, who was coincidentally at James Madison. I think there's coaches out there who have won at different levels with different facilities, with different finances that they have to work with. But I think too often fan bases and athletic directors don't look deep enough.
Hey, Hughie, talk to me. Cocktail party. Florida,
Georgia.
Here's the thing. Florida's got ability, man. Florida's got ability.
They have. I'm sure they'll be playing extremely loose. It's like it's game 8 where they're playing with house money because their coach has been fired. The offense will be better. That's a given. That's the thing. They fired their head coach, and their offense automatically improves because that head coach was fired, because he is no longer calling plays. He's no longer on the headset.
What an atrocious offense.
Burnell Brown III, he's out. They only have one healthy running back. But that healthy running back is Jaden Ball. He's an Atlanta kid who Georgia did not recruit at all. So he evidently has expressed extreme dislike for the Georgia coaching staff. So we'll see if that matters. Florida's defense has been relatively steady all year. I think offensively, obviously, there's no tape on Florida. What are they going to do? Napier loved 2 tight end sets. I don't think Florida's running a 2 tight end set tomorrow. So, Georgia should win. Let's get serious. But I think Florida can make this extremely interesting just because the Napier fingerprint is gone from the play calling aspect.
Bino, you can laugh at me if you want. Laugh at me. Florida can get that Georgia team tomorrow. Laugh at me, Bino. That's a winnable game.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. The spot that we've seen it time and time again, where a team for one game, at the very least, after making a change, can step up. And Georgia's vulnerable this year. They find ways to win, but they're more vulnerable than we've seen them.
Yeah,
hey,
and
Mike,
the
is there
Georgia secondary, I think their corners specifically, despite being extremely highly rated out of high school, those dudes can't cover. So if Florida does indeed come out like I think they will, 4 receiver sets, 5 receiver sets, downfield passing instead of the vertical passing that Napier thought was like the bee's knees, I think Florida can do some damage with the long ball. But Georgia does have a way of they seem to muddle through every single game. They start, especially, they generally start slow, which would be an advantage for Florida. Though the last game against Ole Miss, they did not start slow and they were never stopped. But I think Florida's defense is better than Ole Miss's defense.
Any indication, Mike, what direction the Florida search is going in?
Well, I think it's one direction. I think it's Lane Kiffin. All the boosters seem to be in alignment this time. The athletic director, I think, is basically saying you do this or you're gone. So he's a bad AD anyway. So I think he will do what they can to get Kiffin. And I think the upshot's going to be Kiffin will be the highest paid coach in America next year, whether it's at Florida or whether he stays at Ole Miss. But I think I'm not even sure if Florida knows who the number 2 candidate would be.
Is the timing of this with Lane likely taking the Ole Miss to playoffs?
Yeah,
will that be an impediment at all?
Of this. If you're Florida, can you afford to wait until potentially mid-January to hire? Well, at least late December, early January to hire your coach, and that's going to be an interesting aspect. And same thing with LSU. Maybe they do. Maybe they are. I think they are interested in Kiffin. I just don't know if what's gone on there is going to impact anything. But you also, what's Penn State going to do? Do they want a sitting coach who might be in the playoff as well? So the timing of this with the playoff, with the 12-team playoff, makes things more interesting. And just think what happens when there's going to be a 16-team playoff. I think the coaching search has become even more problematic for certain programs when they want a proven head coach. So, and even if it's a proven if you take a G5 team to the playoff, presumably you're going to be a hot commodity. Well, that means you can't be hired until late December. So that's going to be interesting too.
Hughie, college football, best sport on the planet, dumbest structure. Just a really idiotically structured sport.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's almost like they do everything they can to mess it up, and yet we still, the fans, we lap it up. We love it. Can't
get enough.
You can't kill off fan fervor. And It's amazing the number of people the last 2 years, the NIL, I'm not even a fan anymore. And they're the first people texting me every Saturday.
Hughie, when I talk to people that have come here from places like Mississippi and Louisiana and drove all night to get in a hotel, to get up here today, to be a part of this and to be a part of this weekend, and what it means to so many people, and seeing these Oklahoma fans who have dutifully come here to take their loss this weekend, like a really good fan base. I mean, it's just a great sport. It's just an awesome, incredible sport, man.
It is. And I mean, the players, they're finally getting paid, and I got no problem with that.
Nope.
But again, the lack of foresight, the lack of a lot of smart decisions in the last 2 decades by the NCAA has us where we are now with college football. But again, you can't kill off the fan fervor.
No.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Yep.
The 6 other days might be like, maybe make you literally want to pull your hair out. But that Saturday in the fall, you're in front of your TV, or you're in the stands, or you're listening on the radio to see how your team does. And that's, no one's doing that for Major League Baseball. Let's get serious.
Hughie Bear.
Games,
Yep.
too many. And even college basketball, which is phenomenal. Oh, I missed a half. Oh, big deal. You ain't missing a half of a college football game.
The great Mike Hugan joining, presented by our friends at Gufon Moving and Storage. It's time for the Mover of the Week, presented by our friends at Gufon Moving and Storage. Shout out to Taylor, fifth generation. Tom Gufon, the finest looking man in show business. Here's the deal. They offer secured vaulted storage along with a myriad of other offerings. But commercial storage logistics, which means receiving storage, delivery services for all your business logistics needs. See more at GufonMovingAndStorage.com. And Brian, who does our John Ward imitations, tells me that he passed a Gufon Moving and Storage truck coming in, saw a Garza Law sign, and there were a few other signs and signals that he knew today was going to be a great day down here at Calhoun's on the river. So without further ado, Hughie, fire it at me. What's our Gufon Moving and Storage Mover of the Week?
Well, we've already got it's LSU. I mean, they were as high as number 3. Now they're out of the rankings. They've lost 3 games. They got embarrassed at home by Texas A&M. They fired their coach. They're not going to be in the top 20 again this year. That one game. That's going to lead to a sea change at LSU. It's monstrous. Another mover down, SMU goes to Wake Forest, kicks 4 field goals, and loses on a last play field goal 13-12. Rhett Lashley is seen as a hot commodity by some. I think there will be some people, though, who look at Rhett Lashley and say, you have all the advantages at SMU. You're spending a lot more money on players than Wake Forest is, and you lost to Wake Forest. So LSU and SMU, I think, are the 2 biggest movers of the week, both in a downward fashion.
Hughie, much love to you. Appreciate you, brother. Enjoy the college football weekend.
Thanks, man. Talk to you next week.
You're the man. Mike Hugan and Bino. Tomorrow night's going to be magical in that stadium, isn't it? With Oklahoma in town.
No question. Oklahoma in dark mode,
yep.
Night game, Neyland Stadium.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Huge implications.
And I welcome the Sooner fans here. Welcome, Sooner fans. I want you to have a great day and a great weekend. Thanks for coming and visiting with us. It's great to see you guys. Bino will take pictures with you if you want. I don't pose with Sooner. I'm just kidding. Who would want to get their photo next to me anyway? Hey, Amachi Brook, I want to get my photo next to you.
I think that sounds great.
Amachi Brook, I got to turn you up here, and you got to look over there. And Amachi Brook, talk to me now, because our tickets are starting to come in. Our Keith Hatfield Memorial Tailgate for the Kids' 10th Annual. Tell them what we do at Amachi Brook.
We are a mentoring program in Knoxville. We get to work with kids 4 to 17 that have a parent incarcerated, sometimes one or both. And our joy of that is getting to find a positive adult in their life just to do life with them. Go out, have fun, go to the park, hopefully go to this UT football game here in 2 weeks. That's what I'm praying for.
And there you go. And Bino, right now we need about 400 tickets. How many tickets do we have in Amachi Brook?
Tony, this morning it set at 45.
45 tickets is what we have.
45 tickets.
Bino, no, we got an off week and then another week. Are we going to get in 350 tickets, Bino, in the next 2 weeks? Bino?
Yes.
But Bino,
yes.
Amachi Brook, I'm getting nervous now.
We do this every year, Tony.
What is the email address if folks want to send their tickets to you? Because now they just email them.
Yes.
Now they just email them.
We've made it easy. You can send those to Amachi Tailgate Tix, T-I-X, Amachi Tailgate Tix, T-I-X @gmail.com. Please send your tickets in. We want to get all of these kids into the game, and I know you want to be a part of that.
Amachi Brook, we love you. We appreciate you. You're incredible. If folks want to get involved in the Amachi program, 4 hours per month mentoring a child that has one or both parents incarcerated. And the most magical thing about your program is You've broken some cycles, obviously, but the most amazing thing is seeing people that have come out of your program then turn around and mentor others.
It's incredible. That's a full circle moment. That's what we want. I've got 76 kids on our wait list. If anybody's interested, they want a mentor.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you.
We're going to give these kids an absolutely first-class tailgate because we got 2 people in Nashville who have volunteered. Our friends at Calhoun's are footing the bill, feeding all these people. They do it every year. Our friends at Alumni Hall are going to give these kids some incredible stuff to go to the game and enjoy themselves. And they're going to have a first-class day, and we're going to celebrate them in 2 weeks. But here's what we need, 15 days. We need this audience to step up. I need you to take the email address, which is, Brooke?
Amachi Tailgate Tix, TIX @gmail.com.
And put it all over boards, all over our area. There's no reason by the end of the weekend we shouldn't be able to raise that and get those 400 tickets. There's just no reason.
We can do it.
We can do this thing. And if we don't, Bino says he's going to cover the difference if he has to go down to his bank and pull out a loan. Right, Bino?
I got it.
There you go.
Got it, man. Bino says God's got it.
God's got it. We know God's
It's going to happen in it, Bino.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to Tony. God needs your tickets.
Thank you. Thank you, Bino.
You got it.
Hey, Amachi Brooke, I love you. I
Love
appreciate
you.
you. Anything else you want to add on the way out? You're a sweet spirit.
Hey, I just want to thank everybody that's already donated their tickets and all the people that make this day happen, including you, Tony. I appreciate you.
Yes, and people are wondering, will you take financial donations toward this so we can, if we have to purchase some tickets?
Absolutely. That is our
People are
backup
asking me
plan.
that.
Yes. If you want to do a financial donation, feel free to contact me and I can walk you through that process.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony.
Amachi Brooke, I love her.
Love ya.
She's fun. She's fun. We'll take a brief. Hey, Amachi Brooke, by the way, come here. Oh, he's going to meet with you. Come here. Put the headphones on. I need you to help us here because
Okay.
we got Joshy Boy's birthday back here. The mayor of Sono, Philadelphia's here. Brian's here. Polly Joe's here. We got a cast of thousands. W. Lynn's up here hosting at our main table here. All right.
All we need is a therapist.
We're going to do 2 things. We're going to do 2 things on the air right now. We're going to show these Oklahoma fans how we do it. Are you ready? We're going to do Great to Be a Tennessee Vol.
Okay.
On 1, 2, 3. I said it's
a Tennessee Vol. I said it's great to be a Tennessee Vol. I said it's great to be a Tennessee Vol.
Now. Let's sing happy birthday to Joshy Boy. And I want you all to come up here and get a piece of Joshy Boy's cake. Eat it all so he doesn't get any. And 1, 2, 3. Brooke, you sing it. Because I can't sing.
Oh, no, I can't either.
I'll do it. Brian, you want to do it? Come sing happy birthday to Joshy Boy. Here, give Brian the microphone in Engelbert Humperdinck. Sing it like you're singing karaoke. Just get this crowd started. This crowd of miscreants and misfits. And Oklahoma fans, I need you singing along as well. This is a song we call Happy Birthday. We're going to do it in the key of G. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Joshy Boy. Wow. Happy birthday to you.
Whoa! Woo! Brief timeout. More on the other side after this.
Score a TD every time with T3 Vodka. T3 is Tennessee's premium vodka, handcrafted with passion, precision, and a whole lot of pride. T3 Vodka is taking the Volunteer State by storm. T3 Vodka, handcrafted in the majesty of the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, where quality isn't just a promise, it's a way of life. Filtered 10 times and 80 proof. T3 Vodka delivers a smoothness that's unmatched. This dedication to excellence has already earned T3 Vodka prestigious accolades. T3 is a 5-time gold medal winning vodka and the 2025 SIPS Consumer Choice Award medal winner. Whether you're sipping it neat or on the rocks or mixing up your favorite cocktail, T3 Vodka is your choice for a premium, award-winning experience. Score a T3 TD and ask for T3 Vodka by name at restaurants and wine and liquor stores today. Drink it neat, drink it right, drink T3 Vodka and score a touchdown every time. T3, Tennessee's premium vodka. Distributed by Athens Distributing Company. Please drink responsibly. Basilio here. No one does it like Alumni Hall. I'm here to tell you, living Vol fan, only one place. That's the best place to shop for Tennessee gear, and that's Alumni Hall. The best and largest selection of Tennessee apparel for the whole family. Top brands like Nike and Champion, Columbia, Peter Millar. Load up on hats, accessories, Yeti, all your tailgating necessities. Download the Alumni Hall app, click account, and it'll tell you how much Hall cash you've earned. You earn $10 in rewards for every $150 you spend. Alumni Hall, with physical locations in Murfreesboro, Bristol, and 3 locations in Knoxville, now open in Johnson City. Pop into Alumni Hall and get ready and tell them Tony B sent you. When it's time for a fresh coat of paint, run, don't walk to Walker's Painting. Interior and exterior, Walker's Painting's been making it beautiful since 1999 across the Knoxville area. New construction, repaints, commercial, residential, free estimates available. And get this, mention you heard Walker's Painting on the Basilio Show, 10% off your first job. Let's go! Run, don't walk to Walker's Painting. 865-688-1410. That's 865-688-1410. Walker's Painting, making it beautiful since 1999. Check out the ad at the blog at tclub.team. Walker's Painting.
Hi, I'm Jim Simpson, owner of Simpson Meats. When's the last time you grilled a really good burger or steak? One your friends still talk about. Our goal at Simpson Meats is to make that happen every time you have a cookout. All of our cuts of meats, steaks, burgers, briskets, and pork are always fresh, flavorful, and sustainably sourced. We are family owned, so we know the importance of knowing how and where your food is raised. We have been putting quality first since 1888. Visit our butcher shop off Lovell Road or online at simpsonmeats.com.
Okay, so we really need uniforms and equipment for this season. Can I trust you with that? Cool, I'll just order them online. What? Yeah, I'm going to hop online and I'm going to get them ordered. Hold up, that's not a good idea. We shouldn't just spend money on some random online retailer, okay? I mean, it seems pretty convenient. Trust me, it's a terrible idea. Let me simplify this for you. SM Athletics. Okay, how do you pronounce it? SM Athletics? They're the go-to for uniforms and equipment, whether it's for universities, high schools, youth leagues, you name it. So why wouldn't you rather go with professionals who can guide us through the process, design the perfect uniforms, and deliver the best equipment? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's the name again? SM Athletics. Right. It's definitely smarter to go with a company that emphasizes customer service, fair pricing, and, of course, excellent products. Exactly. So, yeah, I guess it's settled then. For uniforms and equipment for all sports, it's SM Athletics.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Basilio here for Budget Transmissions. TGMD, the great Matt Dixon, took his Ford Escape to budget, and like our gold bullet back in the day, it was a total mess. And now, Matt's back in the game. He's got a new transmission, axle, wheel bearing, both radiator hoses, hoses, engine mounts, coolant hoses. I mean, his Ford Escape was about to escape to the junkyard, but he didn't begrudge it. He took it to Budget, and now he's on his way back to Omaha. Budget Transmissions, over 30 years in business, conveniently located in Bearden. All extended service contracts are honored. A gold certified Repair Pal member. 865-584-4391. 865-584-4391. Budget Transmissions. Don't begrudge it. Take it to Budget.
Hey there, Basilio family. Jennifer Morris here with Keller Williams Realty. The countdown to fall football is on. Is your fall plan missing the perfect home to watch the Vols make another playoff run? If a new view is on your game day checklist, I'm ready to help you find it. Don't wait until kickoff. Give me a call today at 865-694-5904 or visit my website at nextmovesmokymountains.com. That's nextmovesmokymountains.com, and go Vols.
Josh Collins at Collins Insurance Agency. At Collins Insurance, we strive to ensure our customers receive better coverage along with bigger savings. Our community is important to us. We want to provide exceptional service to our customers. Anybody can provide great rates, great coverage, but can you also get great service? And hey, don't just take my word for it.
What's up, everybody? Zakai Ziegler here. My family turns to Collins Insurance Agency for the best service, coverage, and price.
So don't just go online and get some random insurance. Experience the Collins Insurance difference.
Like he said, experience the Collins Insurance difference. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. And hey, their Mama's Easy approved. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. Thank you to Josh Collins and ZZ.
One more thing, Tony. Go Vols.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
We got some royalty back behind us here.
Yes.
But Marco Vanek doesn't want anybody to know he's here, so I won't say his name into the microphone. Because we got royalty now on the line. We got royalty there, royalty here, and royalty-free music behind us. But what can I say for myself is we're live today at Calhoun's on the river, and it is just such a great crowd here today. It's just so fun. The great Chris Kittrell just said, Tony, this is so cool. William Pattison's going to be up next, and he's fired up, focused, and prepared. Look at that young man right there, Bino, back behind you. He's going to be doing his first ever live show, and I'm fired up, focused, and prepared for him. Amachi Brook is next level. And now let's go to Tennessee legend Dale Jones, who now joins us. Hey, Dale Jones, I'm sitting here looking at Marco Vanek. I looked at you a couple weeks ago. What's going on with the 85 team? Some of you guys, like, you could still play. I mean, Hovanek's up here.
I don't know.
Hey, Hovanek's got like 3% body fat, man. What's going on here?
Well, I tell you what, he's in better shape than I am then.
No.
Matter of fact, if you guys got a few minutes tomorrow, I'd like for you to play.
As a great Dale Jones joins. Hey, Dale, when you look at this matchup, first of all, how cool is it that we live in a world where Oklahoma's on Tennessee's schedule, and then they play tomorrow night in Neyland Stadium in a league game? And how much fun would that have been for you guys as players to have games like that on that schedule?
Well, it would have been. I mean, it's simply amazing. You know, it's every week that we're playing somebody that's it's got a great team. So that's what the SEC is all about, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's such an interesting thing to think about. Like, I'm looking at these Sooner fans here, and the weight that their history carries, the weight that Tennessee's history carries, the fact that I think does Texas come here next year, Bino? I think they do. The thought of that is just amazing. Yeah. Do you wonder, Dale, like I do, how these coaches are going to be able to get these kids to get up for nine of these meat grinders? Because eventually the check comes due on you, doesn't it?
Well, I think I think there's excitement every week, so that part of it helps. And it's the thing about it is you're always playing for something. I mean, how big is this game? I mean, you have to win. So week in and week out, it's a grind, and it's tough. I mean, to get up every week, but you got something to play for.
Dale, this Tennessee team can't tackle. Okay, I don't know any other way to say it. I just kind of deal in the truth. They're good at certain things on defense, taking the ball away, scoring when you take the ball away. I celebrate it. It's why we've got some wins. How would you take a team like this in the modern era where we don't hit people anymore? How do you make them a better tackling team, Dale?
Well, I think that's I think it's technique. I think when I'm watching college football and even the pros, I mean, just it's leverage. People, they don't play with leverage like you should, and I think that's the problem. Not Tennessee. I'm just speaking in general. I think that you have to, it's all about leverage. So when you're practicing tackling, you gotta know where you're at, where your help's at, and be in the right leverage. And if you do that, you're going to have a chance. Even if you go play hard and you make the guy move his feet and he has to miss you, somebody should be there to make the tackle. That's the problem I don't see. I think we just kind of lost because we don't tackle like we did back in our days.
Yeah, and because Tennessee's kids, I don't know. Is this the era where kids want to end up on Sports Center or over there on these YouTube highlights where they try to blow people up instead of just bringing somebody to the ground? Is that an issue too?
I don't know. I just think it's I just think it's you got to practice it, and it's hard to do with everybody. You're trying to protect your players, and the thing about it is you have to practice tackling to be good at it.
Yep. And they don't hit anymore. Not like your day. They don't hit. And so, Bino, jump in here with the great Dale Jones. I could paint the picture for you, Dale. Somebody just came by to Bino and to shake his hand. Bino spilled his Coke all over his phone. Bino, is that a Diet Coke or a real Coke?
That's a zero, Tony.
Oh, you're
so
in good
won't
shape.
hurt it.
You're in good shape. No sugar. You're in good shape.
Zero won't hurt it.
You are a goofball, Bino. But go ahead. He's got himself cleaned up here as much as he can. Go ahead, Beanstar. You're on with the legend, Dale Jones.
Dale, as you've watched this defense, and you've been here before, where you have to make late season adjustments, is when you watch Tennessee's defense, is what you see out there fixable in the amount of time that they have remaining in this season?
Well, I just think that I think they got to change up what they're doing some. Don't always be a two shell. You're not going to stop a good running team with a too high look. You can think you're going to, but it's just impossible. The offenses have too many ways to move the ball, too many ways to run the ball. And I just think that you've got to, sooner or later, you got to, drop a safety down in the box, control something, control the run or control the pass. But when you control the pass, you're usually not controlling the run either. So my thing is you got to stop the run. You got to put enough in the box, and then you got to place the man free to allow that to happen.
That's such an interesting way of putting that, right, Bino? Control something. Because right now, I watch us on defense, Bino, and the way he just put that, we control nothing on defense. Yes or no?
Well, you said it, Tony. The only thing that we've done very well so far this year is take the ball away. And somehow they've cobbled together enough stops in the games where teams are running up and down the field on them for this offense to have enough to win the football game.
Yeah.
So they've been about as opportunistic as you can be when your defense is not very good.
Yep.
Which is what we've got right now.
Hey, Dale, when we're as suspect with our zone stuff as we are and those principles, and obviously those kids for whatever reason, the safeties, the linebackers, and again, I'm not criticizing anybody in particular. I'm just saying as a unit, when we're as suspect as we are with that zone stuff, how will if you were Oklahoma, how will they try and exploit us tomorrow? What things will they try and do to us?
Well, I think that we're it looks like we're a spot drop team, so we're going to a spot, and then they're going to have all their passing, in those open windows. That's what they're looking for. What I like to see would be you can still play some zone, but matchup zone. So you're matching up a receiver that comes into your area. You don't have to do it every time, but you got to do something, or offenses can just move the ball. They know where they're going to be able to go because that guy's going to be open. So you have to me, I would love to see us do some more match up to receivers that come in our zone, and that's just me.
Well, and I got my man Alan here, and WeShipFloors.com. He knows the hardwood, right? I like what you say. You take a safety, put a safety in the box, and say, "Hey, we're going to hit you. You're going to run the ball on us. We're going to hit you." Because here's the thing about our safety play: they're not good in space. And so what you're saying, hey, I'm just going to take something away from you, and I'm going to force you to do other things to us. Is that what you were saying earlier?
That's right. You have so when an offense sets up how they're going to attack you, they're predicating that on how you defend things. So if you go and you change it up, you give them different looks. I think that's one thing about Oklahoma. They're going to give you all these different looks on defense. That makes it tough. But when you're just you're playing an umbrella back there, that they're going to pick you apart. So to me, you got to, in a game like this, you got to bring the pressure. How you going to bring the pressure? You got to stop the run, and you're going to bring some people. That to me puts pressure on them. Now that's something they hadn't seen. So now everything that they're running, everything gets faster. They don't get to those windows, and you have an opportunity. I mean, if the way we cover anyway, it's wide open. So we should give them different looks.
Dale, how do we attack them?
Well, I haven't studied them enough, exactly, but I'm sure that our offense they got a game plan because they see it. They know there's certain situations that the defense is going to get. They're going to give you a look, and then you kind of know where you should be going. With I haven't studied enough to tell you how they're going to attack them, but I think number one, we got to be able to run the football. When they bring the guys down and they get the one high, if we can protect, and then not when they're blitzing, but if we can protect, and I think there's some opportunities against their secondary and the deep ball. I think that's going to be the key. If we protect, we're going to hit some of those deep balls.
We had Watson Brown on. We have him on a Wednesday. And when Watson talks about quarterbacks, I listen, okay? Watson told us before, during, and after the Joe Milton era that he did not fit this offense. He told us before, during, and after the era of the kid that's out in California now, UCLA, that he didn't fit the offense. He says this kid fits the offense like a glove, and he thinks he's one of the better deep ball throwers that he's ever seen. Now, you as a defensive guy, Dale, how hard is it to play against a kid that has that kind of touch, throwing that intermediate deep ball?
Well, I think that's the everything a defensive coaches always talk about. Keep it. Don't let them beat you deep. Keep everything underneath you. Make the play. But the thing about it is Tennessee's got some really outstanding receivers that can run. They're big. They can jump. They're very athletic. And Joy's the kind of guy that, you know, he's a gunslinger. He can sling that ball and it can be where those guys can make plays. And that's the thing. His passes are not, they're all catchable, meaning that the arc of it where it comes into you, it's catchable. It's not like the kid we had last year where everything was thrown on a line and it had to be perfect. You're giving those guys an opportunity to make adjustments and use their skills. You know, unlike last year where everything was thrown on a line, it had to be perfect.
Dale, what do you think happens tomorrow night in the house that the General built? How do you see this one going?
Well, I think it's going to be a great game. I think the key to it is going to be our fans. There's no question. It's got to be loud. You got to take their you got to make them. Our fans have to make them make mistakes because it's going to be so loud, and that gives us an opportunity. If we can do that and get them off schedule, then we're going to have a chance to stop them on defense. That's going to be the key. If they're able to just, keep grinding the ball down, we'll have a long night. But I think our offense will do outstanding. I think it's going to come down to our offense versus their defense, and both of them are outstanding.
Dale Jones, you're a gentleman, a scholar. We're living in an era, Dale, where I actually think Vanderbilt's going to go to Texas and win tomorrow. What in the world is going on in college football, Dale? And do you share my vision? That Vanderbilt team, Dale, that is some old school football they're playing, buddy.
Well, I think I think they've done a great job. That's college football, man. You get a quarterback, and that's the key. You get a quarterback, and you get a couple guys that can play on the edge, and a couple DBs, and you're going to be a good football team. It doesn't have to be everybody. Yeah. Doesn't have to be great. There's certain positions that make you great.
You told us back in the summer, we reached out to you on Joey Football, a.k.a. Joey Aguilar. You said this guy can play. You knew he was going to be able to do this, Dale, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Because I've watched him. I saw what – if you give Joey time, and when he makes his mistakes is when he has to make the decision too fast, or he makes the decision too fast instead of, given the opportunity to throw where he needs to throw, that type of thing. And he's just got to realize he doesn't have to make every pass count. I mean, it's okay to throw it away. Just don't give the ball back over to those guys, and we'll be in good shape.
You're the man, Dale Jones. I love you. I appreciate you. I like heroes, my friend, and you're one of mine, brother. You're my man, dude. And I hope you enjoy your college football weekend. You're incredible.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my man. The great Dale Jones, Bino, who joins us on Fridays to break it down scientifically.
So good to have Dale with us. That's fantastic.
I mean, for the first time, we open up the phone lines today. The playbook with William Pattison on the way next. As we're going to fan run with you right down till 6 o'clock this evening here, and then I'm going to jump back out here and play some live music like a maniac that I am. But in the meantime, we've got so much going on and so little time to get there. I mean, Dubsy's rolling in this equipment right now, Bino. This is kind of getting real up in here,
yes,
Beanstar.
It is. Got the Blues Brothers have shown up to do their show.
Yep.
And
pretty next level.
Put a park on, Tony. I got to reload.
I hear you. We're kind of on a mission from God ourselves, Bino.
Oh, yes. No.
Do you agree with that?
No, that is right. That is correct.
Justin Carpenter, look at him, Bino. Look at that kid right there. God, he's unbelievable. All right, let's go to the phones.
Our man Lance.
Let's go to the phones. Let me get Tom in here. Tom, welcome in. You're on the air.
Great show.
Hey, Tom, welcome in.
Yeah, man. I just want to give you a little flashback here. 1993, moving into Hess Hall, 6th floor, that palatial estate, overlooking the strip, and a poor freshman asked his brother where he might go play golf, and he told me to go out to a little place called Pine Lakes at Alcoa, and I get paired with a beautiful young lady and her husband named Laura and Tony. Tell him my story about being a freshman. He kind of talks me through what to do in Knoxville and hang out. And along the way, I kind of tell him the name of my brother is Jeff Ham. And he said, "Oh, you're Hammy's brother." And I went back to his apartment later and told these guys, Quinley, Coulter, and all these guys were Sig Eps. And they said, "Oh, Basilio's got a great show. You got to listen to it. It's a local show." And I've been listening ever since. 30 plus years. I'm on and off. I'm living all over the country. And thank God for podcasts and YouTube, so I could always catch you there. So,
wow.
I'll let you know about that. And also this weekend's kind of special for me. It's the first game I've been to. My brother actually got sick and passed away 5 or 6 years ago. And first game I've been to since he hasn't been around. So it's pretty cathartic for me. And I'm bringing a couple buddies from West Virginia down to show them what Tennessee football is all about. And looking forward to getting back to Knoxville. And just want to say what a great show you had, and it's just awesome to listen to you, and it's awesome to be coming back to Knoxville and be part of the Tennessee fan base and the family.
God bless you, man.
Wow.
And I'm sorry to hear about your brother, who's a really special, great spirit, and may his memory live on, and may you be blessed by his memory. You know, I sit here today just feeling so blessed that we get to be here and enjoy this great day, and I'm glad you called and touched my heart. Now, you got to answer one question for Bino.
Yeah.
Who had the better golf swing between me and my lovely wife?
Tom, you do not have to answer that
Who had
question.
the better golf swing? Because Leanne knows and Frosty knows. They've seen it. Who has the better golf swing, Tom?
Laura's pretty smooth, my friend. Pretty smooth. You were a little choppy across the ball, a little choppy.
Well, here's how it played out for me. My son, when he turned 13, I went out and played with him over at Beaverbrook, and he looked at me and he said, "Dad, why are you getting mad?" He said, "Nothing you do right in your golf swing. Nothing is proper. Nothing." And it was at that point that I quit playing non-competitive golf and started playing music. So it was one of the better decisions I've ever made. But, Tom, listen, I really appreciate you calling and reaching out. And, man, God bless you and your family. And enjoy the weekend.
Funny little twist here. My wife is an Oklahoma alumni. She was She was on their gymnastics team back in the day, back in the 90s, and her coach was Becky Switzer. And the way we got tickets, Leslie called Becky and got tickets through Barry Switzer. So the 4 tickets I'm bringing my boys down with, we're sitting in the middle of the Oklahoma alumni section. So there'll be 4 Tennessee fans. They're going to blow it out there in the middle of. We show a bunch of Oklahoma people. It's going to be great.
I got a guy behind me here who played for Barry Switzer. Small world, brother. That's cool, man.
Friend.
Hey, great talking to you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Go Vols, baby.
Go Vols to you. That's fun stuff. As we go back to our busy phones, let's get Boyd in here. Boyd, welcome in.
I'm on.
You're on, Boyd. Go right ahead.
Hey, this is Boy Bill out in Harriman. And you and Beanie Man, y'all got me spoofed today, brother. Fired up, focused, and prepared. And just want to give a little shout out to my boy Beanie Man. Sorry that your homeland got hit by that hurricane, my guy. It was tough.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah. And Tony, I've only been here a few months, man, listening to your show and all, but, like last guy, I love it. And, my favorite thing about the show, I got to be honest, is this Negative guy, man. This guy's hilarious. I never met anybody like him. He wins the lottery on Monday. By Thursday, he's talking about how 70% of lottery winners go broke in under a decade. He's probably got some leverage short from the S&P 500 right now, man. I've never seen anything like it.
Negative's favorite day is when that job report comes out, and America, if jobs aren't created at the rate that we're expecting, Negative's over there pouring one out for that, man. What a negative dude, brother.
The job report. Hey, but I want to tell, man, anybody who's got his info, if you email me at boybilly10 boybillyharriman@gmail.com. That's boybilly, B-I-L-L-Y, Harriman @gmail.com. You get me in contact with Negative or send me his details, or Negative, you hit me up there, man. I'm going to try to send him an Uber Eats, try to brighten his day, man.
Thank you, brother. Good talking to you. Boyd's going to send you some. It's the most classic thing ever. Poor Negative. Bino, Negative. People ask me all the time, an act or is he real?
No.
Now, we've never met him, but what's your inclination of Negative?
100%. What you hear is what you get.
Act. He's an act.
No, he's the real deal.
Oh.
He is who he is.
We'll take a brief. And you know what he is?
He vacations in a rainforest.
He's literally, and Dave, if you're listening, I don't mean this the way it sounds, but I kind of think of you as sort of a hemorrhoid of our show. I know people are maybe like a festering boil. That wasn't any better. Dave, you're just like, it's a bright sunny day outside, and you're that one cell that we get in East Tennessee that hovers over us. I mean, you are. I don't get it, Negative. I just don't get you. We come back. We continue with more on the other side. We're live today at Calhoun's. If you want to get in the hunting in the mix with us, Calhoun's on the river where we be. The Playbook with William Patterson on the way next. Russell Smith after that. It is a Halloween unlike any other. We continue counting it down to the Oklahoma game on the other side after this.
Yes, Severe on the TLD Logistics Hotline. Online at tldlogistics.com.
Are you currently a residential electrician? Would you like more benefits, better pay, more upside? What about a $3,000 signing bonus? Free company-paid health insurance, annual profit share, company vehicle, gas card, much more. Call Advent Electric today. Advent, known for their large commercial jobs around town, and due to high demand, they're adding additional roles for their residential department. Maybe you know a friend, family member that's a residential electrician. Spread the word. Email hr@adventelectric.com. hr@adventelectric.com. 865-588-0631 and ask for the Tony B 3K signing bonus. Advent Electric is hiring. You got to dream about buying some land and building on that land? Well, Waterside Contracting is your ticket. 25 years of making dreams come true, Michael Scott. For hundreds in our area, custom homes or remodels, Waterside Contracting will build on your lot. They do incredible work all over the area. Structural integrity, quality without compromise. It's a way of life with Waterside Contract. Check out the wonderful work Waterside does. WatersideContractingLLC.com. When it's time for your dreams to come true. Quality without compromising. Waterside Contracting.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Whether it's baseball, football, softball, church groups, or schools, if you're raising money, do it with locally roasted Grade A Grounds coffee. I'm Billy Miller, a Vol alum and Knoxville native. You keep 40% of sales, and we donate 5% back to our East Tennessee community. Get started today by visiting our website at gradeagrounds.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Simpson, owner of Simpson Meats. When's the last time you grilled a really good burger or steak? One your friends still talk about. Our goal at Simpson Meats is to make that happen every time you have a cookout. All of our cuts of meats, steaks, burgers, briskets, and pork are always fresh, flavorful, and sustainably sourced. We are family owned, so we know the importance of knowing how and where your food is raised. We have been putting quality first since 1888. Visit our butcher shop off Lovell Road or online at simpsonmeats.com.
Hey there, Basilio family. Jennifer Morse here with Keller Williams Realty. The countdown to fall football is on. Is your fall plan missing the perfect home to watch the Vols make another playoff run? If a new view is on your game day checklist, I'm ready to help you find it. Don't wait until kickoff. Give me a call today at 865-694-5904 or visit my website at nextmovesmokymountains.com. That's nextmovesmokymountains.com, and go Vols.
Tony Basilio, and we are live once again with Chad Stockton of FC Alliance. And Chad, you're out there on the field, 100 strong here in Knoxville. Talk to me. What's been going on with FC Alliance now that the weather's heating up?
We're out here for the first night of the boys' tryouts. We have over 400 kids that'll be here tonight. So a lot of exciting times right now for us. Our club team start at U9 and we go all the way through U19. We have over 1,000 kids that come from Chattanooga from the Tri-Cities that make all our teams and make this club what it is today. So we're excited about it. We finished the younger kids a couple of weeks ago. We just finished the girls last night, and now we're on to our older boys program as we speak right now.
And we're blowing and going in the Tri-Cities. Tell me about it.
We started FC Alliance North 1 year ago, and coming off the first year, we are the largest, most competitive club up in the Tri-Cities area. We just finished our trials last night. Looks like right now we will be well over 400 kids for the upcoming season. So great things happening up there. We've put our boys into some really good regional leagues. So we're excited about what the future holds for them and also our girls programs.
If you want more information, check them out at fcallianceknox.org. That's fcallianceknox.org. Chad Stockton, keep growing the beautiful game here in East Tennessee.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tony.
Tony Basilio along with the great Mark Griffin. And we're here to talk about our friends at Performance Medicine. And Griff, their slogan, stay educated, stay healthy. That's you.
Wow. I really like to think that, Tony, and I'd like to give Dr. Rogers a lot of credit because I definitely want to stay educated and healthy, and knowing that he's putting the time and effort in to make sure of my care. I want to encourage your listeners to put the time to learn and become educated and get to know Dr. Rogers and see if it can help with your health as well.
And there's a really, really easy way to do that. In fact, they've got their own YouTube channel. You can see Dr. Rogers for himself with his staff. It's called The Performance Medicine Show over at the Performance Medicine channel over on YouTube. Also, more information at performancemedicine.net. To our friends in North Knoxville, a brand new location over in Fountain City, now accepting patients. So many ways to reach Dr. Rogers. And like they say, stay educated, stay healthy. Performance Medicine, online, performancemedicine.net.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
When it's past high noon, it's time for a vodka soda made with a vodka you actually heard of. I'm talking White Claw vodka soda made with White Claw premium vodka. JB Smooth Only Drinks vodka soda made with the world's smoothest vodka.
And you can too. Pick you up a bottle of the triple wave filtered vodka that's been distilled 5 times. White Claw premium vodka comes in 4 flavors: black cherry, mango, pineapple, and just vodka. You haven't had vodka like this. No one has. White Claw Premium Vodka. Please drink responsibly.
TB back with you. Bino the Great is alongside. And this young man right here, Bino, if he were a stock, I'd buy as much of him as I could. Have you heard
him yesterday, already started buying.
Amen, Bino.
I've been selling mine and buying his.
Amen, Bino. The great William Pattison, who's up next with the playbook right here. William, look out here at Calhoun's on the river. Look at this, man. Look at the fellowship, the fun, the frivolity. This is what it's all about, my brother.
Tony B, this is what it's all about. Look at this. Vol Nation coming out. We got a big-time matchup tomorrow night. Tennessee, Oklahoma, dark mode, prime time, 7:30. You don't want to miss it. And these Vol fans know where to go. Right here, Calhoun's on the river.
I hope Will's not too shy to make it through this.
Yeah, he seems like a shy kid. Let's go to the phone. Stay here and hang out with me.
The lane train.
There goes the lane train right by us on his way to – where's he going today, Bino? Is he going to Gainesville today? Is that where the lane train's going?
That looks like it's going in the wrong direction if he is.
Well, I don't know my geography very well, but let's go back to the phone. And let's get the – Bino, did you set this up?
No.
Look who's on hold, Bino.
Hey, Dave's a loyal caller.
Well,
I knew he'd be there.
I hope he's not offended by what you just said about him because you just ripped him, Bino. Nega Dave, welcome in.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dave. Welcome in, buddy.
I really think that this Oklahoma game is the most important game of Josh Heupel's career here at Tennessee. And I'll explain why. Because if they lose this game, they most likely will lose a couple more to Florida and Vanderbilt. And then if they finish the season off like that, going into next year, if they start off slow, it could be really tough on him. He's really not faced any scrutiny at all since he's been here, has he, Tony?
No, Dave, there's been very little scrutiny. I mean, because he's up to this point, he's earned the right to where there shouldn't be a lot of scrutiny.
Dave, why do you want scrutiny on the head coach who's almost made the 14 playoff out of nowhere a couple years ago, who last year made a playoff with a guy that couldn't play quarterback at quarterback, and who this year is tracking to make a playoff? What scrutiny do you want on him, Dave?
Well, no, I'm not saying anything right now. I'm saying if that were to take place, then he'd be facing some scrutiny. He'd be facing pressure that he's not faced up to this point. Let me say that.
Is that true, Bino? You think if they lose tomorrow? What do you think, Bino?
I think things are so accelerated today that if the doomsday scenario that Dave is putting out there were to occur, he were to finish 7-5, then yes, next year coming up against a much more challenging schedule, he will face more scrutiny. Now, I don't know how much of that White keeps off of him. Because that's his guy. So.
That's his guy. William Patterson's got a question for you, Dave. Go ahead, William.
Dave, if I may, are you a fan of Josh Heupel?
Oh, I was, yeah. I mean, I thought we had at the beginning in 2022, and then the South Carolina game happened. But then I kind of forgot about it, and then little things started popping up. Last year the Arkansas game, and I just started seeing little chinks in the armor that bothered me, and then the clock management and just little things, and then not doing anything. I mean, I'm not saying he can do anything this year, but this defense is embarrassing, and that's a reflection on him. And so those things bothered me. At first, though, I was on board, man. So
I got to ask this crowd here. Hey, what do y'all think of Nega Dave, the caller? Y'all want Nega Dave? What do y'all think of Nega Dave? Should we count him down? What do y'all think? Count it. Let me hear it. Nega Dave, what do y'all think? 2, 1. See you, Dave. I mean, come on, Bino. It's the day before the Oklahoma game, and this guy's on here talking about catastrophe, Bino. And you love the guy.
I do love the guy.
Why? Do you like Poison Ivy?
I
Athlete's foot?
I don't agree with his doomsday thoughts, but I think he's for the same team I am. I just think he views the game differently.
I'm for positive callers right now. Positive Dave, what happened to you, man? What happened to old Positive Dave? How's Tennessee going to attack this defense tomorrow, William Patterson? You've looked at the models. What are they going to do?
Well, I think Oklahoma has a lot of versatility in all three levels. I mean, guys like R. Mason Thomas coming off the edge, guy looks like a linebacker but can get in the backfield better than any in the country coming off the edge. Guys like Luke Heineke at linebacker, kind of that same thing where he can rush. He can also go back and pass coverage. Very versatile defense. But I think last week you watched this Oklahoma defense that's been so propped up. And, hey, they've done well. But that Ole Miss offense left points on the board. We talked about it yesterday. They left points on the board. I thought they could have put more up there. I think if Tennessee is able to get a couple of deep shots and really stretch this Oklahoma defense out, I think you'll find a way to find success and get in rhythm offensively.
What are you giving me any time for?
Deep shots. Well,
no, I from what your guests have said, I think that's an opportunity for Tennessee, and it's an area that Tennessee's good at. So, absolutely exploit it.
William and Bino, if you guys were installing a deep shot number before we go back to the phones, how many deep shots downfield does Tennessee take on this Oklahoma bunch? Beanstar, you first. What would you install the number at to get action going both ways?
I'll go 2.5, so I'll go 4.5.
4.5. What do you say, William?
4.5. I think you're going to see an aggressive version of Heupel. You saw that in the Alabama game where he went for it on fourth down multiple times.
Yep.
I say over under 5.5 is the number.
Well, here's my question for you guys, and I brought this up last night to the guys. Are we going to go on fourth and short tomorrow? Are we going to do what Lane Kiffin did and just disrespect their offense? Because I would. Although, with our defense, you give them a short field, you might get scored on. Lane Kiffin last week, Bino, went on a fourth and short from his own 21-yard line, and Oklahoma's offense went, I think it was a 15-yard line. Oklahoma's offense went backwards.
Yeah, no, I think that's beyond what you should do. I think that's what Lane Kiffin's done throughout his career that's kept him from winning more big games, is that type thing.
Well,
I'm not doing it in minus territory.
Are you doing it, William?
Well, I think there is a balance between recklessness and being aggressive, right? And I think a lot of that comes in game flow, and I think Heupel should be aggressive. He was against Alabama. He understands the importance of this one as it's an elimination game. So I think just finding the balance between being aggressive but also not being reckless and making some poor decisions.
Let's go back to our phones and get Greg in here, who's up next with us. Greg, welcome in.
Hey, guys. Sounds like you guys having a fun time, baby.
Greg, it is just an incredible atmosphere out here, and it is a lot of fun, man. It really is.
Wish I was there.
You're here in spirit, brother. You're here.
First of all, talking about what Nega Dave said, my deal is every game that's next is the most important game. I don't care who you're playing. But I think Joey football, I think he's pumped up. And I think he's ready to go. He knows exactly the stage he is on tomorrow. And I think it's going to shine. I just got a good feeling about him. And his guys are going to fall right in there with him. I also want to say, all of us YouTube TV subscribers are having a scramble today after they cut off the Disney channels.
That's right.
So we're all trying to figure out how we're going to watch the damn game. But anyway.
I know, that's where I'm at. If anybody will have me over tomorrow, I'm a YouTube subscriber. Don't make me go to one. I'm not going to get politically incorrect in here, okay? Don't make me go to one of these Chinese streams and get a bunch of malware on one of my computers. Because that's what's going to happen with me, Bino. It's not my style. I'm not one of these Chinese stream people.
I'm still a direct guy, so some of the YouTube folks are...
We're locked out.
Oh, man.
Laura today went to watch SportsCenter and said, we're locked out on YouTube. I said, what good's a multi-view going to do tomorrow without the YouTube, without the ESPN stuff?
Wow.
Huh?
Well, they're on ABC, Greg? So I'm trying to figure out if the national ABC station is streaming their network or streaming their channel.
Boy, I don't
You
know.
guys know?
I don't.
Are they doing
No,
that
I
in
don't.
Knoxville?
Greg, you're asking for real information, and I'm just on here for show, man. I don't know things like that, Greg. You're asking me like real world questions. What's going to happen with
I figured
ABC? Cole
Well,
might
anyway,
know down here.
I think
Maybe
the
Cole
Vols are
knows.
gonna- I think the Vols are going to continue on, guys. They know
Yep.
where they're at. They know exactly what they've got to do to have that chance for the playoffs. And I think we'll see the first of the rest of the season just play out like we want it to.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. And I hope you're right, because we'll be live at Garza Law fifth quarter fan reaction as soon as that crazy game ends tomorrow night, and do some midnight madness. The other day I didn't get to bed till about 4 in the morning, Bino. I'm getting a little old for this. And Greg, thank you. I hope we get this impasse settled today. I hope we get the impasse settled so I don't have to rely on a Chinese stream.
I do too, Tony. I hope that for folks at home.
Have you ever been locked out? Have you ever been locked in one of those?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
No, it's I mean, having access to, and I'm not a big like ESPN guy across the board, but I would like to watch a football game tomorrow. If you know what I'm a scream.
Yeah, you couldn't get locked out of Stephen A. Smith, right?
You couldn't lock me out quickly enough from Stephen A. Smith and those fake shows.
Awful.
That's awful programming.
Yeah, it is.
Horrendous. All right, let's do this. Back to our phones we go. Let's get the man, the myth, the legend in here. Yams-a-mania. I'm sure Titans Williams got something great for us today.
Well, Tony, I'll tell you what, and I know you're going to cut me off if I said this, but I'm going with Oklahoma over Tennessee tomorrow. I'll tell you why. If they don't get the wrinkles ironed out defensively, the Volunteers is going to get their team tore down. And that's a fact with my hand up.
Bino, your thoughts on Tennessee's defense tomorrow? How good do you feel about that unit in that game?
Well, I mean, it's about impossible to feel good about that unit, Tony. But what my hopes are is that our front will be able to have a bigger impact on this game than they've had on the last several.
And here's the reality, Bino, and I really mean this. If you can't stop that Sooner offense tomorrow that I've seen play the last few weeks, because they can't get out of their own way. If you can't stop those guys, let's forget about it the rest of the year.
Well, your hope is that you see the material we've seen since his injury.
That's
and
right.
Not the one that we saw before.
That's
because
right.
Because he's very capable. We saw that before his injury.
My number tomorrow, Bino, is first team to 30. First team to 30 wins.
Yeah, I think that's probably
That's my
a good
number, Bino.
I hope that's a good number.
First team to 30 wins. And because, look, if we give up 31 points to their moribund offense, that is not good. And Dale said it earlier. Dale Jones is not a word mincer, but he's also not a highly critical guy.
Yeah.
He said Tennessee's defense needs to take something away on the football field.
Yeah.
That's another way of saying they're no count.
Yeah.
Like, do something well.
I don't think they've ever faced the type of criticism and spotlight that they've been under for the past week since Kentucky. I think it ratcheted up a whole lot.
Yeah.
If that doesn't get their attention,
yeah,
we're not going to see their attention got this year.
Is that deserved?
Yes.
Is that criticism deserved?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all are incredible. So many people came. Oh, I love y'all. All right, let's do this. Yeah, hey, Yams, I'm not going to cut you off, buddy. I wouldn't do that to you. Let's just take a brief timeout and come back with more. Bill, you're out of here. Let's take a brief timeout, come back with more. We're live today at Calhoun's on the River. More after this.
Are you stuck in a dead-end job or ready for a new challenge? Do you feel like it's time to try a new career? Well, it's time to change lanes with TLD Logistics. My friends at TLD Logistics have some really exciting opportunities for you to learn a new skill with a new 5-acre driving academy that's now under new leadership with all new course material. And the best part, it's absolutely free. What a great deal to set you on the road to higher pay. And TLD Logistics even offers weekly stipends to offset food and gas expenses. In 6 weeks' time, you could complete this course and be in compliance with FMCSA regulations. Then you're ready for the open road of opportunity. What are you waiting for? It's time to change lanes with TLD Logistics. Visit tldlogistics.com. That's tldlogistics.com. TLD Logistics.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today. Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
VIP Play coming soon. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Must be 21 plus and located in Tennessee to bet.
TB here for Cedar Bluff Plumbing, a live and local company that's been serving our area for over 32 years and counting because every customer counts, and I mean no job is too small. Cedar Bluff Plumbing just voted #1 by City View magazine because multiple plumbing experts are on call to serve all your plumbing needs. Chances are there'll be a plumber in your area when you call, and they won't send some salesman to your house. You're going to get a high character, trustworthy, highly trained plumber who will serve you, not like some of these guys that look like they came off the set of America's Most Wanted. Cedar Bluff Plumbing is Basilio tested and approved and will go the extra mile for you because Chucky Mack is a servant of the people and my consigliere to the throne, celebrating over 32 years of serving living volunteers. Cedar Bluff Plumbing. Call 588-4448. That's 588-4448. Cedar Bluff Plumbing.
This October, Pipe Wrench is serving up scary good savings with no tricks and just treats for your home comfort. This month only, you can get a free furnace upgrade with qualifying HVAC system installation, a free sediment filter with water heater installation, or protect your home's comfort with HVAC tune-up and plumbing system check bundle for just $129. Forget the tricks of surprise breakdowns, costly repairs, and high utility bills, as our limited time offers are designed to keep you cozy, comfortable, and confident all season long. Pipe Wrench is always your partner for energy-efficient and cost-effective upgrades that keep your family comfortable and safe year-round. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. And if budgets are tight, we offer flexible payment plans including 0% financing with credit approval. You better hurry, because just like Halloween candy, these offers disappear after October 31st. Call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Basilio here, and my friends at Carnes Motor Company started with a dream over a quarter century ago. I met Rob and Brian back when I still had hair, and they were working at a huge dealership in West Knoxville. But they told me back then they wanted to sell cars on their terms, and I wanted to do radio on my terms. Their terms, just like my terms, are ultimately your terms. In both cases, you're the winner. A Car Guru's National Award winner with a 5-star rating on all sites, just like our Vols. Everything about buying a car from Carnes Motor Company is no hassle. They specialize in high-quality pre-owned vehicles between the $5,000 to $25,000 range. And if you need to sell a car, they'll either buy your car or they'll help you sell it. Carnes Motor Company also has a top-notch service department. Therefore, every vehicle is rigorously inspected and serviced prior to delivery. So you're guaranteed to get a quality pre-owned vehicle every time. If you need a place for service, they've got you covered. Come be a part of the Carnes Motor Company family and tell them you heard about it from me. Online at carnesmotor.com. Oak Ridge Highway, 1 mile past the Carnes light. Carnes Motor Company. Preparing food for a big gathering can really take it out of you. That's why you need to call Calhoun's and check out their selection of party platters. Whether you're hosting a party for the big game, a reunion, or just an everyday gathering, a Calhoun's party platter is next level. Choose from Calhoun's always excellent chicken tenders, fly with Calhoun's wings, or boneless wings with a variety of dipping sauces, award-winning next-level melt-in-your-mouth barbecue ribs, or delicious spinach artichoke dip, or get one of each. Plus, if you're doing burgers or sandwiches, Calhoun's has lots of side dishes like spinach Maria, baked cinnamon apples, Smoky Mountain baked beans, or creamy coleslaw. Available in pints, quarts, and gallons. And to finish things off, pick up one of Calhoun's great desserts to go, including homemade cheesecake or key lime pie. Calhoun's, simply your go-to party headquarters. With 9 locations all over East Tennessee, you can order online and just pick it up. Calhoun's, one of the Copper Cellar family of restaurants, along with Chesapeake's, Copper Cellar, Corner 16, Cherokee Grill, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Basilio here reminding you that when you want to sell your extra tickets to the game, you don't want to give your life away online with all your personal information just because you want to sell a few extra tickets. Clark Moore at Select Ticket Service will gladly buy your extra game tickets and your extra parking passes. And the best part, Clarky Boy pays cash. 865-919-1016. 865-919-1016. Clarky Boy pays cash at Select Ticket Service. Clarky Boy pays cash. T to the B back with you, fired up, focused, and prepared. Absolutely excited for what's going to come here. This is incredible. It's the playbook with William Pattison on the way next. Bino, this place is absolutely next level.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic day, Tony, as usual here. The turnout was terrific.
Yep.
And we got to be the warm-up band today.
Warm-up band, baby.